Do you ever feel like you're isolated? Is your mood generally down and you feel sad most of the times? Do these questions sound dumb to you as well? For me personally, the first two questions have an obvious answer, hence the third question, which, aside from showing how pessimistic I am of nature, also kind of reflects on the majority of people and how they feel, especially on the internet. But what to do if you feel like a disappointment and or that the goals that are given to you by your school, by your culture, by your friends or family are just not fitting you? Like there is something else that you would have done, but the society around you doesn't find the things that you find interesting or fun as appropriate or fun. Well, sadly, I do not have a specific answer for that. I wish it was that simple. But there is a catch to it. Some of you might know Arthur Schopenhauer, a philosopher who claimed that art is one of the solutions to this problem. So, what does making art stand for? It's normal for you to think right away that, hey, making art is draw a picture, cast like a movie, or direct a movie, or be an actor, or sing. Yes, all of these fall into art. Not specifically, like, this does not specifically define art. Now, art itself is an open ended subject, and hence the opportunity for everyone to actually use this advice. For instance, for me personally, I cannot sing, draw, or act. For me, the art, the expression, the freedom that I get is when I talk to a camera, which is kind of interesting. And like on the topic, it's good to like be able to talk about it while doing it. This makes me feel much better. It feels like as if I'm expressing or accomplishing something. While on one hand, this specific art that we are talking about is not gonna pay for your bills anytime soon. Just look at me, I'm getting nothing at all. And it will stay like that for a while. You shouldn't focus on this art as, this is gonna be my living from now on. No, the right way to do it is to use this art to get through the hard times much easier, to give you a helping hand when you need it, so that at the end of the day, when you're feeling down or the job that you had just bored you and maybe some social interactions didn't go that well, you can just come back and do the thing that you like, express yourself the way you want it. And trust me, if you manage to do it, it will just make you feel much better for not even the moment you just accomplish it, but for a couple more days after that you've accomplished that thing. That's the beauty of it. Sadly, having a job is a must. You have to, at the beginning of every personal endeavor, which will be your art at this point, have some sort of income. Thus, the job is a must. But this doesn't mean that you have to stray away from it completely. Keep it. Keep this art, keep whatever you're doing as a hobby for the time being. Who knows, it might one day come in handy or replace your job. And then you're gonna be even much better than the condition that you are right now. Just gonna become the life of a dream, so to say. And don't forget that. Just keeping it as a hobby does not mean that it's bad and it's not helpful and that's a bad life. No. This is also a great way of managing and balancing things out. Just whichever option you choose, don't forget not to lose your faith. As the saying goes, hope dies the last.